Welcome everyone. Welcome to this webinar that is about youth opportunities in Europe. I'm Carmen from Eurodesk, and I'm going to also talk about Time to Move. That it's a campaign that is happening during this month of October to make this information on mobility programs more visible, and it's across all Europe thanks to the Eurodesk network. So first of all, I wanted to ask you a question. I will share a poll that is that if you participated in a mobility program before or if you didn't. So please let me know. Okay, 56-44 now. Okay, okay. So I hope that at the end of this webinar, you solved your doubts and that it helps all of you to solve any questions that you may have related with mobility. We will also share not only about resources that you can use to learn about mobility, but also the experience of other people that today I have with me my colleague Grazia Canasta, that is the information manager at the Eurodesk, and also three more colleagues here at Eurodesk Processing that are Luca Gotifredi, Isabel Fernandez, and Natalia Vangeli, that they will share about different programs that they participated in that maybe can be interesting for you too, and you can ask questions directly to them. So first of all, I would like to explain you what's Time to Move because it's happening, and you can get first-hand information right now, and you can check on the Time to Move website. So first of all, I will share with you the website so you can take a look. And this is the Time to Move website. You have to type time2move.eurodesk.eu and you will find it. And it's the campaign that happens in October. And that means that there are thousands of events all across Europe. And you can find your events through the map, the interactive map. And you can find what is closer to you. So for example, right now I'm in Belgium. So I can see which are the events that are happening here, which day, if I need to register, and what kind of events. You can also check here by country, by city, by date, and see all the things that are out there and on different topics. There are from games to cooking activities to information sessions. There are plenty of activities that we would really recommend you to take a look and see what's happening close to you and take this opportunity to reach out and to meet some Eurodesk mobility advisors that can help you find your next adventure abroad. And on Time to Move, apart from the events, the in-person events, we also have some social media challenge. Right now, we're doing every week a challenge on our Instagram stories that is on European general cultural knowledge. And it's called Time to Play. You just have to participate in the quiz. And we randomly select a winner from the ones that got correctly the answer. Um, then we also have two online escape games that you can play with another person in different computers. It's very funny. It's a way to do it online. You can do it through a video call or you can do it in person. And yeah, it's a way to learn about the opportunities that are out there while having fun. And if you're a video game lover, you're going to like it a lot. And of course, we also have the Talkative Thursday series. This time it's a podcast. And on the podcast, we treat different topics. Until now, we did participating with Emma, that she was a young journalist, part of the pool of young journalists in Europe 2 years ago. And she shared her, well, not only with this opportunity, but her experience on participating opportunities and being an active citizen as a young person. And we also had a podcast with a former Blue Book trainee, that is a traineeship that is offered at the European Commission. These two are posted and live, and you can see them both on our YouTube channel or on our Spotify channel too. We will also do two more podcasts. On the next one is on volunteering abroad, and the latest one will be on learning abroad. And we will have some guests to also share about their experiences, and you can discover what kind of opportunities are out there on these topics. Of course, you can also get more information on different sites, the Eurodesk website, the opportunity finder that my colleague Ratza will explain in depth. and the European Youth Portal. These are your to-go resources, and of course, feel free to take a look at them. One more thing that we are doing that can be interesting for you, because we are also giving, well, you can win some prizes if you participate in our design contest. And you can see that we have three categories this year for different types of people, like in different types of skills. There's one on comic artists, there's one in which you have to participate without using AI. And then for those that like to create with AI, you can also submit your AI pieces. And from this design competition, you can win different prizes. It can be, well, if you are the winner, an interrail ticket or a graphic tablet, depending on what you prefer. Also, you have time to move goodies. You can make your friends vote for you, because you can also win the public vote. So I really encourage you to participate. And of course, I mean, you can check here, you have the links, but also, for example, you can see other other designs from other people, vote for them. You can start doing it now. So I would really encourage you to do so. And now I would like to move forward with the well, with Grazia, because I'm sure that you have a lot of questions, but maybe she can help you know how to solve them through the different tools that we have. So, Grazia, would you like to share about
your
your
expertise on finding opportunities
opportunities
abroad?
abroad?
Yes, sure. Thank you and welcome. So I will just introduce you our opportunity finder. So we have a system, a tool that we use to communicate you about the programs. So I hope, can you see
Yes.
the website? Yes, fantastic. So at Eurodesk, our aim is really the one to offer information on different mobility opportunities for young people, and also information to grants for youth organizations. But the best way to do this, it's really to create a system where we store all this information. So we have a website which is called Opportunity Finder. And in this website, we try to put out all the content, all the programs for young people and youth workers across Europe and beyond. So it means that young people from EU member states, but also Erasmus Plus countries, but also worldwide, can participate in different activities. And all the information that is available on our programs is put in different key areas that we mentioned, like learning, volunteering, making a change, working, and competing. So it means that in our opportunity fund, you will find information on opportunities if you want to do volunteering in another country. So what you need to do, it's really very simple. You just need to select the volunteering to filter the programs. And for example, if we put the three of them, you will find now the programs available here. It will take a bit. Yes, here we are. And then you can select the opportunity that really suits you. What we do, for example, we have already a bit of information at the beginning. You can find the programs available also in different languages, because we are a network and we work with our coordinators across Europe. So some of the information can also be available in your language. It's only up to you to select information here and see maybe if the language is working. And so you can find this information in other languages. For example, if you go now in Romania, we can find information in Romanian. And once you open the program, you can find all the information. So what the program is, who can apply, how, you find all the eligibility and how to apply. So somehow through our opportunity finder, we try really to simplify your search. I mean, we select them, we monitor this information, and we try really to provide you a very easy way to look for something that is interesting to you. and you can easily use and apply accordingly. We have different programs. If you take out the filter, you will find all the programs all together. So programs on different areas. We might find like traineeships, you can find volunteering opportunities, you can find ways to participate and compete. For example, we have competitions, we have grants. You can also participate in events. Or really having a professional experience in another country, or even opportunities that you can take part online. So what I suggest you is really to look for this information, select what you need, and if you need more support, you can also get in touch with us directly at info@eurodesk.eu or through our national coordinators across Europe. And you can also subscribe to our newsletter, where every month we send out a newsletter to young people, where we highlight some of these programs. So we try really to inform you on the latest opportunities available. So this first section here on the Opportunity Finder, you can find all the programs that are open. So they have a deadline or they are ongoing. So it means that you can apply at any time. And then if you go at the bottom part of the website, of the platform, you have programs that are in gray, kind of gray, because the program is not yet out. So there is not an active deadline. But it's still good to have a look at them, because maybe sometimes they are recurring, so you can get ready for the next call. But I did it from my side. It's all. I don't know if there are questions for me.
Thank you, Grazia. It was really nice to hear from this tool that it's a Eurodesk Opportunity Finder that, of course, you can use and you can take a look at. We just have a new website, a new Eurodesk website. Maybe some of you that you used it before, you see a change. And yes, we made it better, more attractive, and refreshed for you, so you can really have a better experience when you're navigating. And yes, don't hesitate to go to the Eurodesk Opportunity Finder to look for more opportunities. Look here, for example, I have a question. There's a question on the chat. I don't know if this is for you.
No, we don't provide info. Well, visa-sponsored opportunities, no, the opportunities means, well, we have to check with the organizations, I mean, with the ones organizing. So, of course, the idea is really that you will find support, but you have to contact directly the organization of the specific call or the specific program and ask them on this topic. But normally they should be very helpful on this. Let's see if this for 9-12, I would, well, it's very early, because even with Erasmus, they start from 13 years old. It really depends from country to country. For this, I would suggest to be more specific in what you want to do, where you want to go, and maybe you can ask at national level in one of our coordinators across Europe. So they will be able to tell you more about it, because it really, at this age, we don't have much. We have some competitions, but not really exchange student programs from 19 to 12 years old. I don't know if it is 9 to 12 years old or, yeah.
We have a hand raised. Alicia, what do you want to ask? You're mute. Sorry, we cannot hear you.
Hello. Sorry. I
Hi.
have two questions. The first one is how can we find an Erasmus Plus group in our own city? Because I am having difficulties finding that. And also, what are some experience that you can do now in your own city or in your career or something to make it more appealing when you apply to an exchange, like maybe some volunteer work that you can do to have more chance to go outside.
Yeah. Well, if you want to do if you want to do a volunteering, you can do it through the European Solidarity Corps, which is the European program of providing support, financial support to have a volunteering experience in another country. And for this, you can go directly on the European Youth Portal. You can apply directly. You need to register to this in the system. And once you create your account, you can look for opportunities across Europe. And then it depends, you can do it individual, in group, you can do a short, a long term. It's really up to you and according to your needs. The only thing that I can suggest you to be more proactive and wait, because sometimes the organization might reply immediately. In some other cases, they won't reply to you soon. So try to contact them if you can, or don't really lose faith, because you will soon be in touch with them. On the other side, if you are looking for something at national level and you're a bit lost and you don't know what to do, you can contact a Eurodesk information officer in your country. So either you go through a local one, so a multiplier, or you go through the national coordinators in Spain. You are from Spain? Yes, from Spain. And so you can get support. They can tell you exactly how you can, what you can do. Because at national level, they have a lot of activities. They can really guide you through the different steps and the different programs available at European level and also national level. If you're looking for something about the Erasmus Plus, still you can contact Eurodesk, but you can also check with your university, because there is an info point linked to the European programs, so they can help you, or you can contact the Erasmus Plus National Agency in Spain. So, and then you will find all the information. And now you can start, because there are programs really starting from 13 years old up to 30 and even beyond. I mean, you can do your Erasmus traineeship, you can do the Erasmus studying in another country, you can do both at the same time. So it's really open. There are a lot of opportunities. You can receive money, grant for implementing a project in your country. Even with the Solidarity Corps, you can receive money. So there are a lot of ways to help you and to enhance your personal and professional growth.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
In the meantime,
I saw that many people wrote some questions on the chat. There are many also for you, Grazia. So let's reply to some of them. We will go back to them, and maybe we can share about some of the programs that our colleagues can also share that could be interesting for you. So, for example, let's reply one more that it's about the name of the organization, because it's connected to this topic, connected to the volunteering, Grazia. What was the name that you mentioned?
Well, did I mention our organization? I think I mentioned the European Solidarity Corps. It's a program. You meant this one? The European Solidarity Corps is the European program of the EU. It provides support, financial support to do volunteering activities across Europe. It's for EU member states and partner countries. I mean, on on our opportunity finder. If you go on volunteering, you will find it. So it's really a program. So it's for young people between 18 and 30 years old. Then there is also the possibility for older people up to 35 years old, because there is this humanitarian aid strand that is really for older people. But if you are not eligible for different reasons, you can still look at other volunteering opportunities that we have on the opportunity finder. For example, there are open vacancies through the United Nations. So either online, you can volunteer online, or on site. So there are ways to take part in volunteering activities. Workshop, yes. When it comes to workshop support, professional, you have to check with your national level with the Eurodesk information officer. They might help you. So it really depends. In some countries they do it. So I would really suggest to check, select your country. Now we will put this on the chat, so you can have a look and get in touch with them, because they at national level they can help you for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Grazia. And I see also another question that maybe with this, like also about being 18 years old, you're just 18 years old and you're looking for, well, you're just one person to go to any European country. So for you, maybe the discovery you just, well, if you're just 18, you can take a look for the call, because it will open this month at the end of the month. So you can win a rail ticket to go to travel across Europe. And this is only for people that is 18 years old, but also about other student programs. You can find them on the Opportunity Finder, but maybe Luca, that he will share about the program that he participated in, can tell you one idea of one program that you can participate in too. So Luca, would you like to share with us about your
Yes.
experience about?
Yes. Can I also maybe share the screen? I made a small presentation.
Of course.
Thank you.
And of course, if you have the questions, you can still write them on the chat. We will go to all of them.
Can you see the presentation? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Luca, and the graphic design intern of Eurodesk, the current one. And I want to talk about my experience. When I was 17, I went to Japan with AFS. I don't know if you ever heard about it. It's a nonprofit organization that helps young people, especially people under 18 years old, to go abroad for different period of times. The shortest are like 1 month, but it can be also up to 1 year. And for these programs, you can either pay, or there are also many grants available. Sometimes they're offered by the AFS itself. Sometimes they're offered by their partners. Sometimes they are full coverage. Sometimes they just cover only some parts of the total cost. And in my case, I was able to go to do this experience thanks to a grant provided by Italian bank in São Paulo. And this grant was based both on your income, but also on like your grades. So it was also a good way to study more and be more motivated, because actually I didn't get it the first time. I was shortlisted, then I studied more, and the other year I finally was able to get this grant and go to Japan. And it was a really nice experience. I don't wanna, let's say, take too much time of the presentation, but it was a super experience that made me discover a complete new culture, very different, and meet a lot of people, especially the first days where we stayed actually in a AF center where we it was in Tokyo. We stayed there for some days where we were learning more about the culture. So we learned how to behave with the Japanese people and everything. And then after some days, I finally met my host family. Because yes, I didn't mention it before, but I lived for 1 month in summer with this Japanese family that that was actually the best, I think, part of the whole experience. Because also thanks to them, I went around Japan a little bit. And in the meantime, I also attended like a Japanese course every day. I was going to this school where I also met some other international students. And so these are some picture of my family. And yes, so this is like a really nice experience to live, especially if you're still underage, because I know most programs that people usually talk about are for people that are over 18 years old, like Erasmus, etc. But there are also still some really nice experiences that you can do when you're maybe still in high school, and that you cannot even, maybe you don't even have to pay if you get some grants. There are many out there. In this case with AFS, if you're interested, I think you have to like look for not only the AFS in your country, but also maybe of your like area. For example, for me, there was like an office of my province where they are also like local partners that offer some scholarships. So I would suggest you to look at that because you can travel all around the world. Basically, AFS is everywhere. So yeah, this was it. Thank you for the attention. And if you have any question, no problem, just ask me.
Thank you, Luca. So yes, if you have any question for Luca, you can make it now. You can also write it on the chat. We are going through all of them. In the meantime, maybe we can start answering some of the other questions that we got before.
Hi, sorry, I have a question. Can I make the question besides writing? Can I speak?
Of course.
Hi, my name is Ana Sofia. I'm in third year of Industrial Engineering Management. And last year I went with Discover You, meeting all the Europe. And now my question is like, I have 19 years old. I'm doing 20 in the next week. There are more programs like Discover You that I can go and catch the opportunity or something?
Well, for this, like Discover You, sometimes we have some programs, we have some travel grants. So they still offer you the opportunity to go, to receive this grant and to organize your own journey. And so for the moment, I think there is only one open. I'm just looking at it. There is a travel grant. Wait. I got it.
I sent.
So
I see the opportunity of meetups too, but they say people with Discover You is not selected.
No, the meetup, I mean, they are still going on. So if you already participated, you can, normally they're for the ones that will be selected, but they're not 100% close to those that already participated. So in case, you find a meetup close to where you would like to go, you can still try. Then we have these travel grants, which are called like this foundation travel grants. This is interesting. I mean, you have to be between 16 and 20 years old, and you can receive a 700 euro grant for your own study trip abroad. So you have to have a research that you want to do. So, and you can take part at this one. So the deadline for the next call is 15 February 2026. So
really nice.
Yes, so this is something interesting. Then we also have some others that are more related to arts. So you have to be more an artistic. You are not yet. And then there should be another one coming up, but for the moment it's really it's not open yet. So yeah, we have a few programs, but always try to check also at national level
Oh,
with
yeah.
the national coordinator.
Can you please share the link, please?
Yes, it is on the chat. You want the link of the
Okay.
organization or the opportunity? Yes, I will put it in the chat.
Both of them, if you can send.
For the Eurodesk national coordinators, we shared, there are two links. So me and my colleague, we both put it on the chat. So it's there how to find it. Yes. And now we'll add also these foundation travel grants. Okay.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For the other people, Discover You for me was a wonderful opportunity. Please send your profile to them because it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And I see that there's a question also for the opportunity that Lucas shared about. And is it only for high school students, this opportunity?
Yes, EFS is only for students under 18 years old, but I was thinking also like if you want to do like an experience maybe in a host family or something similar, there's for example the au pair opportunities. Of course, in that case, you have to, let's say, work, but I think it can be kind of a similar opportunity that try to think about it because it's really nice. Because I think like also staying with a family is a big part in these experiences. So take a look. I suggest it.
Yes, of course, there are more opportunities like this that also Grazia was explaining about that they are on the Eurodesk Opportunity Finder. And continuing reading some more questions that we have. We have one, if it's possible to do an international internship in the biomedical field as an undergraduate. Maybe Grazia can help you better with this, but sometimes there are, like, and this is also the Opportunity Finder, they open traineeship opportunities at the European Union Drug Agency. So I don't know, Grazia, maybe you can share about this.
Yes, I think you just need to make a bit your search and see exactly. You have to search. Sometimes we have yes, we have agencies from the EU that offer traineeships now. I don't know. If it is really for undergraduate. It's very it's very specific. But for sure, yes, there might be. Yeah, we try to be very, very open and keep in mind also the institutions traineeships that are running twice a year. So they are really open. They're not just for people studying political science. They are really open to different fields. Then we have also the research centers of the EU where they also offer traineeships. So it's really broad, and you need to have a look at it on the area of the traineeships that we have on the system, and look for it, and then and find what suits you the best. But for sure, we have the research. I mean, with Marie Curie grants, you also have, once you finish your studies, you can also go and do a period in another country. I mean, receive a grant for your research.
Thank you, Grazia. I see there's another question related with the Erasmus Plus traineeships. We will answer it, but also I think it's a good moment well, after that, to have Natalia to explain about the Erasmus Plus traineeship, because she's right now doing them, and maybe she can explain you about the process and who is able to apply, because maybe there are ways that are different. So the question is that related to the ESN call for interns. I saw that the intern must have an Erasmus Plus traineeship grant. As far as I know, I wouldn't be able to get it because I finished my master in 2023. Is there any other similar opportunities?
Yes, there are a lot of other open opportunities in the field of traineeships. You just need really, as I was saying, look to click on what on the traineeships. So, and then you will find, I mean, you have traineeships in well, Joint Research Center and the Central Bank, really, and the European Chemical Agency. It's really up to you. I mean, yes, now there are still open the Schumann traineeships, which are traineeships for to be run next year at the European Parliament, but also in the Parliament delegation across Europe. So if you don't feel so comfortable to really to come to Brussels or to Strasbourg or to Luxembourg, you can still have a chance to participate in a traineeship within the local, the national representation of the parliament in your country. So there are different opportunities, different traineeships open. So you just need to have a look and look what is the best for you. So they are all paid, so you don't need also to have this grant from the Erasmus.
Thank you, grazie. So maybe it's also good that we explain about the Erasmus Plus traineeships and what it is. And maybe Natalia, you can share about your experience now that you're doing a Erasmus Plus traineeship.
Hello, I'm Natalia. I'm doing my master's in Bologna, University of Bologna, and I'm doing the internship here at Eurodesk as a communication intern. And I basically, I'm doing basically this internship, and I'm taking this opportunity through the Erasmus Plus, and I did that by through my university. So my suggestion would be to basically reach out to your university or company and to ask them to help you apply through that, because it gets very easy if you do it like as an individual, but through your organizations, so universities and companies. And there's different type of Erasmus that you can do, basically like as a student or for traineeships, also like for postgraduating students like the Erasmus Mundus. And there's different type of opportunities if you reach out to your university or organization. And I think that it's through your university might be the easiest way, because like a lot of people nowadays study, they do the bachelor's, they do the master's, and I think that reaching out through your university, that helps you throughout the whole bureaucratic process and the application process, it gets easier. And also through the Erasmus Plus program, you can actually ask for a grant. They give you a grant, and if you're based also on your income, you can ask for another grant. So it's financially very, very cool and very good, because it gives you a lot of help. And also I think that through universities and organizations, for example, based on my experience, I reached out to my university, like my Erasmus, the Erasmus office at my university, and they helped me to also search for accommodations. They helped me to reach out to students that have already been in like outside for Erasmus. So basically the university is a good place and the perfect institution to actually get in touch with other people from Erasmus. So I know that there was a girl earlier that she asked how can she interact with other Erasmus people, and I would suggest you to reach out to the Erasmus office at your university, because they will help you. So it's an easier way to basically yes, hi. It's the easier way basically to reach out to other students that are doing the Erasmus in your city. So it gets easier that way. And yeah, basically it's also a super good opportunity to learn another language by, you know, getting into touch with people that are speaking the language. And yeah, but I think that I would suggest to apply to an organization, because it gets very easy that way. So yeah. And also in the opportunity finder, you find a lot of Erasmus Plus opportunities. So you can check that out as well. It's super easy. So yeah.
So I see, Alicia, you have your hand raised. I don't know if you want to make a question.
Yes, I wanted to ask Natalia because, well, I am not a uni student. I have just finished high school and I wanted to study abroad, like outside. And I have been looking on the program of international relationship. No, international yeah, I think that's the name in English, sorry. In Bologna, it's really interesting to me, and I wanted to ask if they have, as an not Italian student, as an European student, a scholarship to go there or something.
Yes, they do actually. So you can reach out to University of Bologna. I suggest you to do so. And there's the Erasmus or International Student Office because I have a lot of international friends that come, like they're my friends in Bologna, and they have the grant, also like the university grant, but also the Erasmus grant because they like a lot of them are not only international students, but also they also did Erasmus just like me. So I think that you should reach out to the Bologna office. They have different type of offices based on what you're looking for. So I would suggest you to just reach out to them and apply for it. Yeah, they will help you. Like they're very available, so don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I see there is another question to Natalia. That is, did you find the internship first, or you got the grant from the uni first? And also, how do you approach the company where you want to have the traineeship?
So my university, but I think a lot of universities in general, they're affiliated with certain companies and institutions, organizations, especially with Erasmus. So I found the internship first, then applied for, like I did a learning agreement. There's some bureaucratic stuff that you have to do. And then once the agreement was signed and everything, they sent me, like they transferred the grant. So I got the grant. And when it comes to approaching companies, I think that you just need to reach out to universities and send as many as applications, CV, curriculum as you can, and just apply to everything that you see. Just don't wait for the opportunity to come to you, and don't wait for like advertising or something. Just if you have something in mind, just go through Google, search for it, go to the Eurodesk opportunity finder somewhere, and you will find something. Just send as many applications as you can. So it's that easy, basically. Just don't wait for companies to reach out to you and to publish something through social media, the internet, Facebook, Erasmus groups. Like, just there's many ways to do so. So.
Yeah, I would also add, it's indeed apply, send your application, but focus on the organization you are applying for. I mean, don't send just for sending. I mean, try to, this might help you. I mean, when you find an organization, see if this organization fits your background, fits what you are and what you would like to achieve as well. Otherwise, I mean, there is no point to just having an experience there, because you might come in a place where you don't like what they are doing and what you will be doing as well. So try as well to check if the organization is the one that might help you for your future career. I mean, for the future in general.
Also, to add up also what Grazia said, be very careful when you are using artificial intelligence, when you are writing motivation letters, CVs, and you are sending them to organizations, because most of the organizations and companies, they check when it's AI, and they receive a lot of applications. So if you don't stand out, if it's the same AI format as everyone, it will not make you stand out, and yeah, most probably your application will be rejected.
So yeah, thank you, Stefanos and Grazie, for sharing these good tips also. And continuing with other kind of internships that you can do. Also, you can do Eurodesk. That this is an internship that Isabel is doing right now, and maybe she can share about it, and she can explain you how can you apply, who can apply. So, Isabel, would you like to share about your experience?
Yeah. So my name is Isabel. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Portugal. Basically, I never had the opportunity to do Erasmus or to do like an experience abroad. And I was working in Lisbon in a company in Lisbon, and I wanted to have like more opportunities because I'm young and I can do that. So I applied to EACEA. It's basically like a program that you have like a lot of offers. You need to enter in the website. So I can tell you like you have a lot of offers like in Brussels, in Spain, in Portugal, but you need to see if your region it belongs to Eurodesk, so you can do the program. I'm from Madeira, so I can do the program because Madeira it's one of the regions that belongs to Eurodesk. And basically, it's a program that they pay you everything. They pay you the accommodation, they pay you the food, the travel, and also they pay you like a grant per month. So you can basically experience your like this experience like a true professional, like you are young, but you are professional too. You need to be like consist about the responsibilities to be aware to your country. So besides that, besides the grants, besides the food and everything, they give you also a language course. So basically, I can take French classes here in Brussels because it's the official language. It's French and Flemish. So I can choose. They pay you 200 euros. So yeah, like you just need to go to the website. You just need to see. Like I never had the experience to go abroad from Portugal, and I really want to speak better my English and to be in a country that only speaks in English. So I know that Belgium is not that case, but at the same time, I know that here the probability to speak in English it's bigger than in Portugal. So I never been in Brussels. I'm here since September. I will end my internship in March. Yeah, you just need to see if the opportunity it fits like your personality and your professional experience. So I took communication and I took political communication, and I work in the area like the communication area and agencies and everything. So when I applied to Eurodesk, I knew that it was my side. It was like my comfort zone in a good way. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it.
Thank you, Isabel. If you have questions for Isabel, you can also write them or tell them by voice as you wish. In the meantime, I will continue also reading the questions that we had before. So, for example, we had one question that was about the Discover You program. If we can explain a bit more. And yeah, this is important because it will open very soon. So it can be interesting for you if you just got 18 years old. So maybe, Grazia, would you like to explain?
Yes, so the Discovery U is really the EU program giving young people 18 years old the possibility to win a travel pass. There are 2 calls per year, so one in autumn and another one in springtime. And in order to apply, you need to be born between a specific time. For example, the next call will open on the 30th of October. So it's really, just a second, because I will look for it. To be precise, I don't want to give you wrong info. So it opens on the 30th of October, and young people will have the chance, those born between 1st January 2007 included and 31st December 2007 included, they will have 2 weeks time to apply. How? It's very simple. They need to go on the European Youth Portal, because with this program, they can directly apply. I mean, it's not an application like the Erasmus, where you need an organization or a national agency supporting you. In this case, they can easily go on the European Youth Portal and submit their application. The application is very simple. It consists of a few questions that they need to answer. They also have the support for these questions, and there is just one that is really very random, where they need to guess something. So it's a way to filter a bit the number of participants, because there is a huge request. In order to apply, you not only need to be born between that specific time, but you also need to reside in one of the eligible countries. And for this, you will find all the information. And then once you receive, if you win the grant, I mean, you will be able to travel between you can plan your travel between 1 to 30 days. And the travel period can start from March 2026 up to May 2027. I mean, you can really adjust it. In the first phase of the planning, I mean, when you need to apply, Eurodesk will support you, because on the European Youth Portal, there is a way to ask questions. So if you have any doubts, you can contact Eurodesk, because our network replies to all the inquiries coming from the European Youth Portal. And then if you're selected, you will also have the support of a travel agency that will take care of everything. So you will not have to buy your travel ticket. So everything will be done through a travel agency. And the good thing is also that you can decide to apply alone or to have a group, so a team of up to 5 people. And so you can travel together with other people. There is a Facebook page, the official one for the Discovery U, and in there you can already have a look. If you're thinking to apply, have a look at also to this page. Check also the page on the European Youth Portal, because when you apply, you will also be asked to have more or less an idea where you would like to go. So you can already start preparing your application and having an idea of where you would like to go, because the aim of the travel pass is really to discover Europe. So the idea is really that you go also in places that are known, not the usual big cities, but really somewhere that is really unknown, and check really and discover the local areas across Europe. So we wish you all the best, and we wish good luck. But if you are not born between this age, then there will be another call in March, and so maybe you will be able to apply for the next call. If the call is already passed, then you have other EU programs that can allow you to travel and to have a very unforgettable experience across Europe, for sure.
Thank you, Grazia. And I see another question that you also answered, that it's from Mary, that she asked programs to let you do the diplomatic experience, like visiting the EU Parliament. You can also do a study visit. So this is also an option. Well, there are other programs also for
Undergraduates.
Yeah, I was, this one for the diplomatic. Well, this is very specific, but indeed, all the programs in the institutions, you will have the chance. I mean, if you apply for a program here in the institutions in Brussels, you will have the chance. I mean, if you apply for the Parliament, the Schuman one, for sure you will have the chance to participate and to visit the institutions. Once you are in Brussels, for example, on the 9th of May, that is the Europe Day, all the institutions are open, so you can go to the Commission, to the Parlement, you can go to the Council, European Council, and the Parliament. I mean, there are ways to discover. So I just gave you this one more specific for diplomatics, but then all the traineeships in the institutions have the same level as the one that I suggested you.
Yes, and I see that there's this question about
no, for you, the Eurodesk, you really need to be from that region, specific region, because it's not about the country, because it's really a program funded by the regions, the regions. So if your region is not part of it, you cannot apply.
It can be also that you are a resident, that if you live on that region, but you are not originally from there, you can also get the Eurodesk.
Yes,
you have to be a legal
yeah.
resident.
Yeah, you need to be a legal resident because I was working in Lisbon, but I'm from Madeira, so. But you in the website you have like all of the options, and you have the countries that you can go. So, for example, you have Spain, but not all of the regions from Spain are in the program. So you have like Barcelona that is from the program, but Madrid, people from Madrid cannot go. And from Portugal too. So Portugal have two islands. It's Madeira and Azores. They are the only two that can go and can make the program. So you need to enter in the link to see because they explain everything.
Thank you, Isabel. And thank you, Grazia. And I see that we have one more question, and it's on volunteering. And I can also connect with one question that I saw that yesterday we put on social media some poll to get, like, not a poll, but an open questions and answer box to see what you wanted us to talk about. And I have some questions on how can I volunteer in other countries. And I see that there's also another question here from Kautar that it says, can we volunteer outside of the European Union and get the financial support as well?
Well, there are some programs that are really worldwide, like like the United Nations. With the United Nations are really broad, and you get support. I mean, what I missed to tell you that all the programs that are published on our Opportunity Finder are programs giving you a grant to take part. So they are not programs where you need to pay. And if there is a fee of a participation, very often these fees will be reimbursed, or they are really minimum, because the idea is really to make sure that everybody has this chance to participate. So for these volunteering opportunities, you can check a lot. You have a lot of organizations. For example, we have the Service Civil International that really Service Civil International that really provides really worldwide opportunities. And you just need to check your branch, I mean your area, your national area, and check with them what you can do. And they go also worldwide. So here again, I mean, you have the national United Nations programs, the World Heritage Volunteers projects as well. You have the chance, but for the moment they are closed because they have a different way of putting out the possibilities to, their vacancies. So we need to wait for next year to see them available. But if you check already on the document now on the program, you can see more or less where they go and how they are open. Then very often we also put programs where they are looking for volunteers for some specific projects. So this is also a way to participate or sometimes to teach in other countries, or even to be, maybe this is not really what you want, but also to become an ambassador. So to take part in specific programs where you are not paid, but you still gain a lot of insights. You gain a lot because you will be involved in the policy process of some area topics relating, for example, to mental health or youth policy. And even if you are not paid, you will have the possibility to participate in meetings. Some of them are paid, so there are still ways to get involved and to volunteer in a different way. So for better support, apart from those what we have here, I would advise you to check also with your national country, with a Eurodesk in your national country, because they might have also some national programs more specific. So sometimes at national level, they have bilateral agreements with some countries. For example, I know that here in Belgium, there are a lot of agreements with Canada, but it's just for people from here. So check also at national level what is in place and what you can do with some specific programs that are available also in your country.
Thank you, Grazia. Thank you, everyone, also for your questions. You can you can make your last questions. I think that we went through a lot of different programs this afternoon, and I hope that it inspired you to participate on them. Of course, you can always check on the opportunity finder because, as Grazia was saying, it updates regularly. You can subscribe to the newsletter because there is where we explain when something is open. So you will be one of the first people knowing when it's open. I think we went through all the questions. As said, if you have more questions, you can make them. You can also take a look on the Talkative Thursdays. That is the podcast that we're doing during this month of October. I will share with you the link. Because here we also talk about different programs and we also invite people that participated in these programs before. And maybe there you can get some inspiration from people that did it before. We have the ones of this year, but also we have from previous years in which we have different guests. This can inspire you. So I will share the link. And yes, any other questions? Well, I don't see more questions. Don't hesitate to ask us and to reach us out. Also, your national Eurodesk points, as my colleague shared also, they are there to support you on your language, on your specific opportunities for your country. Also, your local multipliers, the Eurodesk local multipliers. And if there's any event happening near you, during this month, take a look at the Time to Move website and the interactive map, because it can be the chance for you to learn about these opportunities in person and well, have this exchange. Thank you very much for coming. We will keep in touch. I hope that you follow also us on our social media and you keep you take a look on our materials and all the things that we share about. Of course, subscribe to our newsletter, check the Eurodesk Opportunity Finder that we mentioned a lot of times. So I hope that you remember the name too. And yes, thank you for coming. Thank you for your questions, and have a very good evening. Goodbye. Have a nice day.